Hello, my Beautifier community youth viewers. I'm Jamesboy, Imani. Did you know that you were born to stand out? Did you know that you were not born to fit in? Because there is something different about you. You were born unique with a special talent, special gifts, and special purpose. Well meaning that you were born to shine. But most times we feel discouraged when we are in a society or a group and we fail to fit in. Sometimes we feel strange and we feel that the problem is with us. I'm here to tell you that there is nothing wrong with you. You're actually different. You're actually supposed to be a leader. You're actually born to shine. That is probably the reason that you failed to fit in that group at school. That's the reason that you failed to fit in that group at university. That's the same reason that you failed to fit in with those normal, what we call cool peers, the so-called groups. Because for you, you are born to shine. You're born with a different thing in you. So what I ask you for to do today, embrace that uniqueness in you and use it to shine. Because there is a great purpose that God has attached in you. Do not demonize what God has created you with, that uniqueness. As long as it's in God's will, or that unique trait about you is actually not harmful to anyone, then it's time for you to embrace it, because there is something great in it. In Matthew chapter 5 verse 14, it says, "You are the light of the world, like a city on a hilltop that cannot be hidden." So, you're the light. You cannot be hidden. And unique things stand out. Those people at the top are always the few people. Never follow the majority. In fact, majority is not always right. Majority could actually mean mediocre. General people always prefer to go in groups because they cannot stand the risk of moving alone. They are not given that trait in them. They do not have that quality in them to stand out and move alone and go and hunt for these great opportunities. So some people prefer to move in groups. But if you feel you're not among these people, then there's a calling, a special calling and anointing on your life. That's why you don't seem to fit in. Great men in the Bible never seemed to fit in the crowds. You can even see Jesus, Moses, Elijah, John the Baptist. There are so many. They seemed rejected. David. But it's because they were born to be great. So you have something great in your life. Embrace that uniqueness. Embrace that special thing in you that makes you not to seem to fit in, because you are actually born to stand out of the crowd. 1 Peter chapter 2 verse 9 says, "But you are not like that, for you are a chosen people. You are a royal priests, a holy nation, God's very own possession. As a result, you can show others the goodness of God. For he has called you out of darkness into his wonderful light." Another word for chosen people in this verse means peculiar. And another meaning of peculiar is actually strange. Not strange in a bad way, but the unique. It's a special anointing. It's a special calling that makes you to stand out. So, from now on, this is a word of encouragement. Being different does not necessarily mean being of low quality. It does not mean that you're below or others are better than you. It could actually mean, and at most times, it means you are better than those people that you're trying to fit in. So this is a calling today from me to you. Stop trying to fit in and accept and get the courage to stand out, because you were born to be a star.